guys, this is Crypto Dad just coming back with another video today. Now look, I've had a lot of requests on Twitter, people kind of DMing me and asking, what is all this jargon around cryptocurrency? What does hodl mean? What does FUD mean? What does Fomo mean? And I just thought, rather than doing something direct at coins today, because I hadn't had much input on what you guys wanted to hear, I thought I would, and instead of messaging back to everybody individually, I'll just give you a brief overview of what a lot of these acronyms and what a lot of this jargon means. Now, look, don't think you're a moron for not understanding this. This is something that we all have to go through and we all need to get a hold of. So if we just kind of start, well, with one of the most popular ones, I guess. So that'll be hodl, okay? A lot of you guys will be a little bit confused. Hodl, hold, what the hell, what's going on here? So hodl is basically, it's a misspelling of hold, all right? It's stuck around and it's to mean keep. It's a crypto trader who buys a coin and does not see himself selling in the foreseeable future. It's called a hodler of that coin. That's what I would expect everybody to be. Anybody that's in the crypto game at the moment, when the market's in red, you should be buying and holding. Do not be. I wouldn't advise to be running out there and selling your coins. This is a long-term strategy, guys, and anyone that's into this to get rich quick, it's not going to work for you. I know I've got a lot of new videos of why this coin will get you rich in 2018. And when you watch the coins, you see that's my opinion of the coins hitting 50 cents to $1. And if you have enough invested, then of course you will get rich. So number two, guys, it's FOMO, F-O-M-O. That's basically the short term for the fear of missing out. So a lot of guys seem to get in crypto. If you don't have any self-control, you get in there. You see a lot of guys kind of that have seen a coin that's went up 50% in the last week and they'll invest at that point. Bad move, guys. All right. Basically, fear of missing out. It's a feeling when you see a huge green dildo on a chart and you don't own that coin. So you sell the other shit to buy into it. You're freaking out. As crypto trading is still very much driven by emotions rather than valuation, FOMO is a huge factor to consider when swing trading in crypto. So be very careful with that emotion. Don't trade with your emotion, guys. Trade with your intelligence. There's FUD, which is a short form of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's usually used in the form of spreading shit. To be honest with you, it's when people talk absolute bollocks about a lot of coins where you see a lot of evidence where there's a use case there and they're moving forward, and then you see a lot of people who want to invest in that coin. A lot of other companies are actually spreading FUD. All right, so it's fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I believe that has a lot to do with why we're seeing a sea of red at the moment. There's a lot of FOMO there and a lot of FUD. All right. So, for example, I'll give you an example of FUD. There was JP Morgan's, he spread FUD by saying Bitcoin's a fraud that will eventually blow up. Absolute bullshit. All right. What you got to remember, guys, are banks and financial institutions that are involved in this are shit scared of it. It's decentralized. We're taking control away from them. There's also ATH, which is a short form for all-time high. Never buy an all-time high, guys. You look at a coin, it's at an all-time high. Crazy if you buy then, yeah, it may go higher, but it's always going to have a correction. When it's hitting all-time high, it's a positive sign when it hits a correction that it can re-achieve that. That's what I would use for my gathering intel and what I'm going to be betting on next. Another big thing at the moment you'll be hearing a lot if you're on Twitter, you'll be hearing things like whale. A whale is a huge player, all right? They have a substantial amount of capital, and whales are often the ones kind of driving the market, creating the market to move. So you may see on some of the tables, you may see people spending, $500,000, $1 million on a coin. But I'll give you a better example. I was watching Tron TRX last week. I've seen a lot of people were buying at 10 cents. The chance to happen today when it's down at 9 cents. But you see big trades, 3, 4, 5 Bitcoins on a trade. And then when the coin is pushed up about 14, 15 cents, they sell. You see them same buyers selling because they're making a 3 or 4 cent increase on each coin they've bought. So they're running they're kind of running the show. Okay. Another one to be aware of, guys, is pump and dump. It's the recurrent cycle of an altcoin. It's where it gets a spike in price followed by a huge crash. Now, those movements are often attributed to low volume, hence the pump. Traders who pump the buy-in huge volumes may wish to invoke FOMO, the fear of missing out, from the uninformed investors, and then dump or sell their coins at a high price. It happens, guys, all right? It happens within this game. It's, you are aware it's highly unregulated, and there's a lot of pump and dump going on. Still, a lot of the smaller coins that will go through this. I am invested in Dime coin. I have over 2 million coins in Dime. Bought them at a 1/10 of a cent. And it's probably one of the only coins that I've took a gamble on that it may go somewhere, but there's a lot of pumping going on. And I have researched it. I think it's a solid coin, but they're the ones to be aware of. When you see coins that are tiny and you can't find a use for them, chances are they're going to be a pump and dump. So, you know, buy with care. Shill, you'll see a lot of shilling on YouTube and on Twitter. Shill, it's the active, unsolicited endorsing of a public coin. It's traders who basically bought the coin, have an interest in shilling the coin, right? The plan is that they'll ignite the public interest in that particular coin and push the price up. Now, it sounds like it's attached to pump and dump, and it is sometimes, but not always. I'm a big holder of Red Coin, RDD. It's getting shilled a hell of a lot, but it has an excellent use case. I have a video on Red Coin. I will put the link into the description for this video, and you can have a look. It's a fantastic coin. So what I've just done there is try and shill the coin, but not for a pump and dump, for legitimate purposes. Bag holder, it's the term that refers to a trader who bought in at a high and missed his opportunity to sell, leaving them with worthless coins. So you're just sitting there holding the bag. Margin trading, now a term for trading with leverage. In this instance of trading, you borrow one side of the trading pair at an agreed loan rate, and you sell it for the other side of the trading pair. Depending on the direction you believe the market to move, you may place a long or short bet on the trading pair. You can also read up on this on Google if you're interested in doing margin trading. It's not my kind of thing, you know. I hodl, I'm a hodler. I'll be sitting on my bags for a good few years and then get out and buy that Lambo. A position that a trader takes to take a long position on something is to believe that its value will rise in the future. It's everything I'm invested in, a long trade. I don't take short positions. Short position that a trader takes is to take a short position on a coin is to believe the value will fall in the future. Okay, so they take something, they cash it out quick, thinking that's going to crash. A limit order, which you'll see on a lot of the sites, the exchanges, an order placed at a future price that will execute when the price target is hit. Borrowing rate, when you open a leverage position, you'll be borrowing coins at a predetermined rate, and this rate will be added to reflect your position's overall profit or loss. There's lending rate. Some exchanges have lending accounts. You may deposit your coins in these lending accounts to lend your coins to others to execute their leverage trades. The lending rate fluctuates through the day based on the demand for shorting the coin. There's fill or kill, a limit order that will not execute unless an opposite order executes this limit order's amount. Buy and sell wall. Now this is a very, very interesting one. This is something that you guys should all educate yourselves on, a buy and a sell wall, okay? This is to allow you to kind of read the graphs a little bit better. It's a wall as seen in the depth chart of exchanges, is an amalgamation of limit orders of the same price target. If you're interested, I could do a video on buy sell wall. If that's something you'd want me to do, just make sure you leave some comments, okay? And by the way, guys, you know, remember, subscribe to the channel, give the video a little share, and leave your comments, and give us a follow on Twitter. Altcoin, you'll have heard this flying about all over the place. It's an alternate coin, so it's everything other than Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is the main index for cryptocurrency market. If Bitcoin goes up, the other coins go up. If Bitcoin goes down, the other coin goes down. That is not always the case, but it seems to be something that we all follow. Okay, there is a few examples where that hasn't been the case, but in the main that would be the case. Circulating supplies, the price of a coin has no meaning on it. Sorry, the price of a coin has no meaning on its own. However, the price of a coin when multiplied by the circulating supply gives the coin's market cap. Market cap, it's a stock market's cap referred to the market value of the company's outstanding shares in the cryptocurrency market. The market cap is used to illustrate the coin's dominance in the entire cryptocurrency market. Be aware of market cap, alright, because market cap is what kind of the leaderboard, the ranking board is based on. That's how a lot of people kind of predict future value of a coin. You get a lot of people saying, oh, well, this coin couldn't be worth $50 because the market cap would have to be 1 trillion. You need to be careful of that as well and look at the coin a bit more, because they compare that to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's broke down to 8 decimal places. A lot of the other coins maybe only broke down to 2 or 3 decimal places. So the market cap may not always have a strong guide on the value, what a coin can be or coin can become. You have DDoS, short term for distributed denial of service. It's a well-timed DDoS attack in exchanges during volatile movements and may be devastating. Traders will not be able to execute any order manually and will be at the mercy of their preset or the lack of limit orders. Okay, guys, we're nearly through these now. Okay, I hope it's been a help to you. We have an ICO, which is short term for initial coin offering. You'll see a hell of a lot of these flying up in 2017. There's quite a few popping up early 2018. The initial coin offering, it takes a page from the usual IPOs investors. Coins bought during the ICO are usually sold for a profit when the coin first hits exchanges. This is due to the initial hype, which increases demand for the coin. On the supply side, ICOs create entry barriers as the buyer has to set up his private wallet to receive the coins from the ICO purchase. There's arbitrage. Some of you guys may be taking place part in arbitrage betting. It's not something that I do. I haven't got the time. You have to buy and sell on different exchanges to earn the difference in the spread. Arbitrage opportunities occur due to difference in exchange, reputation, community, coin, preference, and ease of bank funding. Take note, okay, that the fees, limits, and prices could change any time when you're transferring your coins between exchanges, and especially during volatile times. There's BTFD, or buy the fucking dip. When people are running around and selling because of fear, this is the best time to buy. It's a shopping time, guys. We're in a shopping market now, so if you've got it, buy it. Moon, or to the moon, one of my favorite phrases. That's extreme bullish movement of a coin. Like, you know, some point in the next 2 weeks, Tron TRX will be heading to the moon. And weekends, guys, you know, there's a lot of weekends out there, and it's kind of a lot of the newbies who've dived in with a fear of missing out. When things have been an all-time high, the market starts to drop, and they shit the pants, they panic. These are usually guys that have invested the farm on a coin when they can't afford it, or they put their rent in and they're panicking before the wife finds out. It's guys who cannot be patient and they sell at a loss when the market is down. If you're selling at a loss, guys, you're a moron. You're in the wrong game. Okay, you've got to have hands of steel to be in this crypto market. Yeah, but that's all for me today, guys. Please leave some comments. Give the video a quick share. If there's any in there that you want me to make any videos on and look at a little bit more in detail, as this was just an overview, I'll be interested in doing that, especially sell wall. Sell wall is really, really good to know because, you know, in terms of reading the charts and seeing when you think a currency is going to pass a wall for you to then invest. So yeah, guys, give me leave a few comments, give the video a share, give us a follow on Twitter and a subscription. Thanks a lot.